Okay, let's look at an example. So I've got this list, the configuration list. So my tic-tac-toe board is XOX, and then the rest of the list is empty. Or sorry, not the rest of the list, the rest of the board is empty. And now it's O's turn. So if we think about our three rules, the first rule is if you can move somewhere and win, you should do it, and O can't move anywhere to win. The second rule is if O can move somewhere to block the other player, then you block, but we can't really block anyone. And so we get to rule 3, which is just pick a square. And the one we're going to pick should come from the best to worst squares list. So if you look at the first number, it's 5. And you can see here that the 5th spot is open. So this block, when I click it, should return or report 5. Okay? So now let's say that O moved there. And now it's X's turn. Well, X is going to look at the first rule and say, well, I can't win anywhere, so it's going to skip that rule. It'll look at rule 2 and notice that O could win if it ends up putting something in the 8th spot. So when I run this, X should report 8. Okay, so X is going to go here to block that O, and now it is O's turn. So let's run through the steps again. Rule 1, it doesn't look like O can win anywhere since X blocked it. Rule 2, it doesn't look like we need to block X, so we skip to rule 3, and we're going to pick any square, but we have to think about our best to worst list. So here's basically what we're going to do. 5. The 5 spot is taken, so we go to the next one. Number 1, the 1 spot is taken, so we go to the next. 3, the 3 spot is taken. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th block or spot is not taken, so when I run this, it should say 7. Yes, okay, so O would go here. And now it's X's turn. So hopefully you see the pattern. The big idea of this third rule, when you're just picking a square, is you want to start right here, look through each item in the list, and as soon as you find one that's open, move there. You don't need to check the rest of the list. As soon as you find an open spot, just take that move.